Career mode is back again, and today we have some bad news from different things that have happened, which includes me recording this episode with Everton, or a game with Everton on here, and then doing the transfer deadline day. Fortunately, not really that much happened on transfer deadline day. Nobody left, but we did bring in a special player, which was Koke from Atletico Madrid. Now, the reason I did that was because I've changed the formation to this 3-1-4-2. And what that means is that we need 3 central midfielders. And obviously for subs, we've got Drinkwater. But if we didn't bring in Koke, we'd have to play Fabregas there. And we'd have 1 sub for central midfield. Now, David Alaba can play in central midfield, but I've been playing him on this like left wing position almost. And he's been brilliant. And I can show you that by going onto our calendar and showing you that in that game, we didn't play the 3 at the back and we won 5-0 against Everton. But then we sort of struggled a little bit, I guess, to sort of figure out how we were going to play. So then I did it against Leicester with the 3 at the back in the second half because we were only drawing 1-1 at half-time in that Leicester game, if I remember rightly. And what I have a problem with on this video, or from the last video, which would have come out I think 2 days ago, is the fact that this Leicester and this Arsenal game down here, which I'm not going to show you the results so far, is on a video, but when I go up to load it into my video editing program, when I try and actually edit it, it does the not responding thing for the video. So what I've done is clipped out all of the goals from the 2 games, and I'm just going to show the Leicester goals now. And you can see there that we won 4-1. And then I've managed to clip out the Arsenal ones, and I'm going to show you the ones now. And as you can see, we won 2-1. So we've actually done quite well recently since we lost to Burnley in the league. We've beaten Tottenham 3-2, beaten Everton 5-0, we've beaten Leicester 4-1, and beaten Arsenal 2-1. Now, we have a game today. Because I've had to waste so much time trying to figure out how I'm going to actually put this episode together, I don't have too much recording time today, so we're just going to play the one game against Man United. But it is Man United, and it's in the Cup. It's the first round of the Carabao for us. I think that's the second round in the actual competition. So that is going to be a difficult game. In the next episode, I think I'll do a double one. If I have the time, I'll do Stoke and Man City. I would like to just do it week by week, as I've said before, but as you see in the next month, we have Palace, Watford and Bournemouth. I don't know how entertaining that's going to be, so I may, do those games really quickly together and then try and get into some more entertaining games. Like here this month in November, we got Man U and Liverpool in the same month, but I'll see what I do. I might just do them all in one go. I might try and space them out. We've got plenty of options, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the team around a little bit in the in this menu, and I'm going to change it a little bit. I know it's Man United, but it is in the Cup. And I think first thing I'm going to do is give Belotti and Malcolm a chance there up top. And I'm going to put Victor... Ooh, where am I going? I'm going to put Victor Moses on. I'm going to put Fabregas and Drinkwater on. I've put them in the wrong places. And I'm going to give Koke and Kante a rest. Which means that obviously Bakayoko is in defensive midfield. Now, as for the defence, I think I'm going to swap Christensen for David Luiz and then put Gary Cahill in there. And I think also Rudiger for Azpilicueta. As for the bench, I think I'm going to go quite attacking-wise, because if we are down a few goals, I'm just going to obviously bring on the cavalry up front with Hazard and Morata, possibly Pedro or Pulisic, and if we are ahead, I might bring on Martinez. We are off in this game, and I looked at the lineups just now as the screens came up, and I think I've made a bit of a mistake. Man United have pretty much gone full strength for this game. They have Bailly, they've got Lukaku, they have literally everybody, and Malcolm was almost in straight away there. But they literally have everybody on the pitch. They've got Mkhitaryan, they've got Martial. I don't know who they don't have in their team. Maybe I think Pogba isn't in there. They've got Matic. Carrick's on, which is, I guess, the one player that you'd maybe say wouldn't be starting in the full strength squad, because I don't think he has really this season. But yeah, they've got Lukaku. They literally have everybody. So this is going to be a very difficult game, which is why I am kind of glad I stacked the bench with our better attackers than just going for a well-rounded bench. I mean, I guess the well-rounded bench would be better for injuries, but we'll see how we go. Martial is going to be a very scary proposition. What was that for a ball? I mean, it's worked. Saved by Courtois, but Lukaku follows it in. My defence was all over the place there. David Alaba again at the back post, doesn't win a header. Appalling from him again. And yeah, that's 1-0 to them already. Malcolm is on the edge of the box. He gets around Bailly, gets around the other defender, shoots across the keeper. And De Gea saves a brilliant save there. Alaba's going to cross it in. Belotti's there, finishes, and that is Belotti. We score from the cross from Alaba. Great cross, great finish. Oh, I can't deal with their pace. Martial. Rudiger is flat-footed as anything here. Look, Martial's behind him. And he turns like a bloody ship. Moses isn't following him either. Where are my fullbacks dropping in there? It's the whole point of having the wider fullbacks is they pick up the fast players that are coming in like that. And they're not doing it. But Malcolm is doing a very good job for us. Belotti, edge of the box, shoots. And it's saved by De Gea. What a save. Edge of the box there. Gives it into Malcolm. He's going to cut there. Shoots left-footed. And De Gea again. Belotti's been played through by Bakayoko. He's one-on-one with the keeper. And again, De Gea. You've kept Man United in this game. Belotti again. Yes, there it is. 2-2 Belotti. That's how you score. Get more on target in the corners and you will score past De Gea. Lovely play there into Malcolm. Belotti again smashes it underneath De Gea. Well, you can't say this game hasn't been entertaining. My defending has been shocking. My shooting's been okay. Not great. 50% shot accuracy to their 75%. That's why they're 2-2. De Gea's made some fantastic saves though. This should be like 4-2 because my defending has been shocking. I'm going to swap Fabregas out for Kante because Drinkwater can do his job. Fabregas is just a little bit too hesitant and a bit slow. As well as Moses because he has been very slow. Pulisic is a lot quicker, which means he can get up and down the wing a lot better and track Martial. This is a much better lineup with us on this position. Alaba is more free down this side. And it means that Bakayoko can be more box-to-box. Kante's in behind him, and Kante is literally everywhere. And it means that the ball doesn't get into Lukaku as easy. And Malcolm is through, shoots, saved again. Drinkwater's going to take the corner here, places it into the middle. Can we get a head on it? De Gea again. No, they're through. And Courtois doesn't make another save. What was my defender doing there? I didn't want the fake pass there. I had smashing to clear it. What was going on there then? Played there. Can he get it? Morata! That's the last minute equaliser. Assist from Christensen. I didn't want to talk. I just wanted to get it in. There we are. Malcolm plays the ball. From there, into Christensen, into Morata. What a finish. What a finish to the game. That is extra time in this match, and we are going into full time. And Man United have had a few more shots in this game, but if you look at their actual saves, we've had 3 saves to make from our keeper. They've had 5, and most of ours have been pretty clear-cut chances. I know 2 of Courtois' saves have been very easy. And the only ones they've really scored is the ones that they've had on target. Ball from Morata over to Pulisic. Pulisic is there. He's going to cut inside onto his left foot, but he's going to use his right foot or left foot. No, saved by De Gea from that close. Pulisic, you should be scoring there. Oh my god, what is my defence doing there? I don't get why my defenders have decided to not try and actually defend this bloody game. They've not defended properly the whole game. I've tried to clear it twice and nothing's happened. Is it because EA loves Man United dick so much they have to let them win every bloody game in this? And they're through again and almost score. And that is full time. And in the end, Man United had the same amount of shots as us. One less on target. But 2 times my defenders messed up. They didn't clear it. All I'm doing is smashing B to get them to just launch it away. And they take 3 touches and let the striker just pass it in the goal. I don't get that game. We had so many chances. And yeah, fair enough, they did in the end. In injury time, they had about 5 shots and they scored. But I don't get why. They literally played like 3 at the back in that second period of extra time. They had Baye up front the whole time. Why were my why were my strikers not able to do anything? Malcolm, I played the ball through to him twice, and Lindelof stood there. Malcolm let the ball run across his body. He's left-footed. He should have taken it on his left foot. I was tapping the right analog stick to make him have a little touch forward to get around Lindelof. He'd be one-on-one with the keeper. And he just stood there and let it roll across his body, and all Lindelof had to do is stick his foot out and they won the tackle. I don't get why that is a mechanic. Surely, if he's left-footed, his touch is going to be left-footed and not let it run across his body when I'm hammering the right analog stick to smash it forward and take a good touch. Luckily, it was in the cup. And it's not a cup that I'm necessarily really important to win, but as it is EA, I've chosen Chelsea, who were the champions from last year, and they aren't in the Champions League. Clap, clap, clap to EA. Well done. However, this is going to be the end of the video. As I've said in the start, we can only play the one game because I don't have too much time. So what I'm going to do is leave you there. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. If you loved it, please consider to subscribe. Comment below. Thanks for watching and peace.